a little about his game, and kind of what the Aces might be getting as a player. He still has one more year there in school, right?
Yeah, he'll be a senior this year. He's 6'8". He's about 190 pounds. He has a good jump shot. He's very, very active and athletic. He had averaged 19 points and 8.5 rebounds last year, and our team won 19 games, and he was all-conference in all area, and he was special mention all-state, and he's very, very athletic. He had 37 dunks last year, and he's a very athletic kid and attacks the basket, and I think he's got great upside. I think his upside for college is even greater than what it is for high school, because I just think he's going to continue to mature, get a little stronger, get a little bigger, and he's a very long kid, long arms and stuff.
At 6'8", 190, kind of seems like he's kind of in between positions a little bit. Where do you think the college coaches project him to kind of play at the next level?
Well, I think by the start of his senior year, he'll be up around 200 pounds. And I think by the end of his senior year, going into his freshman year, he could be 210, 215. He's somebody that's athletic enough, with good enough lateral movement to get out and guard threes, and then he's long enough to guard fours. His problem is going to be for fours in college, he's just going to have to get stronger.
Yeah.
But he's very, very athletic. And so the good thing is he plays in a conference that has a lot of big kids. And we also had a lot of kids go on to play Division I basketball. So he's been very well-trained in that, because he's constantly going against kids like that.
Now, I did just a little bit of research on him. He didn't pick up basketball until a late age, correct?
Right. Going into the 8th grade year, he was a baseball player. I saw him on a baseball field, and he was tall, and we are a very, very short team. And I said, why aren't you playing basketball? And he said he didn't know. So he played on our 7th grade feeder team in the summer, and by his 8th grade year was probably the most dominant kid we had. So within 1 year, his athletic ability just really picked it up, and he played sophomore ball as a freshman, and then he was on the varsity as a sophomore.
Does he play any other sports in high school, or is he just kind of stuck with basketball?
Just basketball.
Outstanding. What kind of a kid is he? What was he like personality-wise?
Oh, he's a great kid. He's a very, very easy kid to go along with. He's a homebody. He's comes from a family that's very close. He's got 2 brothers, and mom and dad were very active in his life. But he is a super easy kid to get along with. He's a basketball junkie. His social life is basketball and hanging around with his basketball buddies and things like that. So he is definitely somebody who I always say is going to get better and better, just because he plays it so much.
In your short time talking to him since he's made the decision, has he told you why he thinks Evansville might be a good fit for him, both personally and on the basketball court?
Well, I think that he likes the tradition. I think that there's he likes the state, being crazy for basketball, and I also think he really, really, really felt comfortable with the coaches, all of them. I mean, Coach Simmons and Coach Algus and Coach Hollander have been very instrumental in this decision for him. They did a great job, and I think that for him that was his biggest decision. He's a kid who really is going to look up to and pay a lot of attention to and spend a lot of time with his coaches like he does me. So that was a big, big decision. But he loved the facilities, and then we hear that they're building brand new facilities. So I'm sure he's really, really excited about that. But I think that's the biggest thing is he's relatively close to home. It's about a 5-hour drive, and I think when it all was said and done, I think it came down to he just had a great, great relationship with those coaches.
Is it Mundelein High School?
Mundelein.
Mundelein.
Yep.
And is it north of Chicago?
Yep, it's about 30 minutes north of Chicago, and we're probably 30 minutes from the border of Wisconsin.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Coach, anything else I might have missed about Ryan? I think we kind of covered it all on my end. Anything about him, personality-wise, on the court that I might have missed that you'd like to add?
Oh, he's a very aggressive kid. He's a kid that I think gets the eye of a lot of coaches because he was active. He was very, very hotly recruited, which was good for him. He wasn't real big into the process, but he's a very loyal kid. And I think the last 2 schools it came down to Central Michigan and